888-484-6765.
Coming up on NC1 Today, President Obama goes where no president has gone before. He's hiking into the Alaskan wilderness to highlight the effects of climate change. Tracy Potts has more from Washington. Then Rapid City Police are investigating another string of robberies over the weekend on East North Street, then on Knollwood Drive. Rapid City Police continue the investigation. And Monica Davis checks in at the Main Street Square to preview the week, including dueling pianos. Tuesday, September 1st, 2015.
You're watching NC1 Today.
And a good Tuesday morning, everyone. A shot of the moon there, downtown Rapid City, where we'll join Monica Davis live in just a bit from the Main Street Square.
That's just a reminder how early it is. Thanks for joining us this morning. I'm meteorologist Dan Zbosian.
Good morning, I'm Anya Mueller. Now, Dan, I feel like it's kind of like darker at this time now.
Yes,
right?
It's becoming very noticeable as we turn the calendar to the month of September. Sunset as well, becoming earlier and earlier.
I always love a new month because you kind of feel a little refreshed, like, okay,
new start,
new month, here we go. You know,
some people, it is kind of like the first day of September. We're heading in towards Labor Day, and it's kind of the official end of the summer, kind of going into this week. But school's already way back. Football around the corner.
I know, but it's still going to be hot. It sounds like.
It's still going to be hot across western South Dakota. So let's get towards your weather. We'll take a look back at yesterday's high temperatures. Not that hot yesterday, only topped out at 78 degrees. Our average right now is running in the lower 80s. 83 degrees is that average out at the regional airports. And we're going to do much higher than that today, and even warmer yet the next couple of days, folks, as we look at your weather almanac. No rain so far today in the rain bucket, so there you go. That record was over 100 degrees. We're not going to be, we could be close to 100 on that Wednesday afternoon, but for today, let's look at current temperatures. 60 Sturgis, 53 Rapid City, 65 degrees in Deadwood, the 60s in the higher elevations, in the lower 50s elsewhere. Really not much rain to talk about. A little bit. East River will be dealing with a few clouds this morning, but will become sunshine, plenty of sunshine throughout the day today. Winds pretty variable and lights generally out of the south, so you'll see a southerly breeze around 6 to 12 miles per hour throughout your day, and that's going to help bump up those temperatures into the lower 90s today. So let's look at those futurecast temperatures, folks. Tuesday morning, 11:30 a.m., heading towards the lunch hour, close to 80 degrees already in Rapid City, pretty much all upper 70s. Look at that, up and down in the upper 70s. Hot Springs, 18 degrees. And let's look at that high temperature for that Tuesday afternoon, folks. Bring the shades out today, 90 degrees in Rapid City at the 4 p.m., 84 Deadwood, 85 degrees in Spearfish. We'll have lots more local weather to talk about. We'll talk about the Labor Day weekend and some tribal weather as well. Anya, back to you.
Well, today President Obama goes where no president has ever gone before. He's hiking into the Alaskan wilderness to highlight the effects of climate change. Tracy Potts has more from Washington on his 3-day Alaskan journey. Good morning, Tracy.
Anya, good morning. The president in Alaska quoted a scientist who described it this way: 75 glaciers, solid ice, the length of the National Mall here, 4 times as tall as the Washington Monument, melting every year. Scientists say melting ice will leave this Alaskan island completely underwater in a decade. Today, adventurer Bear Grylls will lead President Obama on a trek through Alaska's wilderness. They're hiking to a glacier, taking a boat tour to see climate change firsthand.
Climate change is no longer some far-off problem. It is happening here. The United States recognizes our role in creating this problem, and we embrace our responsibility to help solve it.
There are plenty of naysayers, including Republicans in Congress, who dispute the science. Secretary of State John Kerry tells leaders in Alaska the damage is already underway.
Infrastructure is beginning to be challenged. Houses and other buildings are literally collapsing into rubble. Already this is happening.
He'll be front and center at a United Nations conference in Paris in December, aimed at reaching a global agreement on climate change. For the U.S., that means capping emissions to keep the climate from warming and melting. Oil is another topic that could come up while the president's in Alaska. The state's pushing for more drilling. In Washington, I'm Tracy Potts, News Center 1 Today. Anya.
Thank you, Tracy. And elsewhere on the political front this morning, nearly 7,000 pages of former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton's emails have been released. About 150 emails included in the document dump were heavily censored because they contain information that is now deemed classified. Department officials said the redacted information was not identified as classified at the time Clinton sent or received the emails on her private email server. But the increased amount of blackened out information is sure to raise questions about her handling of government secrets while in her post as Secretary of State. In topping news around the globe, the ongoing migrant crisis in Europe. Dozens of migrants crowded platforms at main train station in Budapest this morning before boarding trains traveling west to Austria and Germany. The migrants, most of them fleeing Syria, hope they will be allowed entry into Austria so they can reach Germany, their most popular preferred destination. Austrian authorities let through at least 4 trains carrying large numbers of migrants from Hungary yesterday, effectively giving up attempts to apply European Union rules, which bar entrance to refugees who had already claimed asylum in Hungary. Others, mostly those without money for tickets or necessary papers, were seen sleeping in tents in an open air area around the station building. The migrants' plight highlights the huge challenge facing the EU, which eliminated border controls between 26 states of the Schengen area, but requires new asylum seekers to apply in the first country they enter, in this case, Hungary. And meanwhile, in Syria, the UN says new satellite imagery confirms an ancient temple in the Syrian city of Palmyra has been destroyed by ISIS. There have been reports of an explosion yesterday at Temple of Bel, which was captured by ISIS in May. British-based monitoring group, the Syrian Observatory for Human Rights, said ISIS destroyed the Roman-era structure, and the UN says these images confirm it no longer stands. If it is true, the second temple ISIS has destroyed in Palmyra this month in actions aimed at wiping out symbols of Syria's diverse cultural heritage. And locally, a recent string of robberies continues. Rapid City Police investigate more robberies in town with a similar tie-in. Details coming up. We'll be right back.
Do you have a hard time with decisions? Is your favorite color all the colors mixed together? When you take multiple choice tests, do you just fill in all the above for every answer because who even really knows? Then Arby's new sliders are for you. 5 fun sandwiches for $1.29 each. Arby's, we have the meats.
Play track 1.
Built by all of us, for all of us. The next Harley-Davidson motorcycles.
Good Tuesday morning, folks. Taking a look at the U.S. We have some cloudy conditions, a little bit of scattered rain showers through middle America, and that is weakening as we head towards the next couple hours. Few clouds this morning for us, and that will become mostly to pretty much full sunshine today and tomorrow. Some moisture towards the Gulf of Mexico. Temperatures right now 60 Billings, 53 in Rapid City, Omaha 71. Let's take a look at your futurecast temperatures across the nation and take a look at a few notes here as we put this in motion. We'll go towards the afternoon high temperatures for today. Going over towards hot Atlanta, 85, Miami, 88, and Rapid City, 88. Same temperatures as the southern Florida there. Billings, 87 degrees. And we'll do even better than that's going in towards your Wednesday afternoon. Let's look at San Antonio, Dallas, 91, 92. Look at that. Rapid City, 94, Billings, 91. So the heat's going to continue for much of the country. Cooler temperatures off towards the northwest, and that's going to be the story heading in towards Labor Day weekend. We'll get more details on that later in the show. Let's take a trip down the highway. Chadron today, mostly sunny, 97 degrees. Nice hot day for them. Over in Wyoming, Cheyenne, a possibility of an isolated thunderstorm, high temperature of 85 degrees. And let's check out one more location on the interstate. We'll go towards Billings, and there you go. We already mentioned them. 91 degrees, plenty of sunshine and hot temperatures across the area, and maybe a few isolated thunderstorms possible throughout the day in Wyoming. And let's talk about the red flag warnings here. The areas that concern are Washington and Oregon, and right now the red flag warnings across Wyoming and Montana for those hot temperatures and lightning strikes possibility with those thunderstorms and strong winds. So they have some concerns. That's the picture right now. The active fires in Washington and Oregon, 10,000 acres currently burning, and then there's the concerns with Tuesday with strong winds and lightning strikes possibility. So the work still needs to be done out west where those wildfires. Luckily, we're not dealing with any smoke today, but those fires are still burning. More local weather after the break. Anya, back to you.
And thank you very much, Dan. The Rapid City Police are investigating another string of robberies over the weekend. The first incident happened in the 110 block of East North Street on Sunday. An employee telling police 2 men had just left their business, taking several items. The suspects fled in a black Ford Crown Victoria. Another incident happening only a few hours later on Knollwood Drive. A man displaying what is believed to be a gun deemed 2 women's purses, phones, and wallets. With the help of a K-9 unit, police were able to find one of the suspects, 30-year-old Brian Clifford. Upon further investigation, police determined the black car used in the robbery was the same used in the theft on East North. And authorities rescued a local hiker on Monday who had spent nearly 24 hours lost in the Black Hills National Forest. The 49-year-old hiker from Rapid City was found uninjured. Family members say the hiker was left at the Strata Bowl area Sunday morning. But when the hiker did not return later that evening, rescue teams were called. Law enforcement was able to periodically stay in contact with the hiker via cell phone. The search began Monday morning, and after 4 hours, the hiker was found in a densely wooded area between Highway 16 and Sheridan Lake Road. And finally, he is thought to be one of the most wealthiest men in South Dakota, but that may not be the case. Tom Vakurvich is heir to a banking mogul and benefactor John D. Vakurvich, but new reports suggest that Tom, through his attorney, has notified creditors, including the city of Sioux Falls, that he doesn't have the money to pay debts. About 20 creditors have claims of more than $11 million. The city of Sioux Falls is also suing to recoup $279,000 in utility costs from a housing development. Vakurvich referred questions to his attorney, Mark O'Leary, who said he doesn't publicly discuss matters related to his clients. John D. Vakurvich built a banking empire in 8 states. He died in 2005. A foundation in his name distributes about $5 million annually to charities, universities, and nonprofit organizations. And still to come on News Center 1 today, we check in with Monica Davis, who's at the center of the city, the Main Street Square, for more on upcoming events. You don't want to miss out. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Over me.
Distracted driving is a dangerous mistake. Slow down. Give them a break.
Let's say you need a quick loan, but you're kind of busy. No problem. Just get out your phone, laptop, or tablet and go to speedycash.com/apply. The SpeedyCash website fits your device so you can manage your account from anywhere. And SpeedyCash.com is a state-licensed direct lender with a U.S.-based call center that can answer any of your questions. So, use your favorite device, go to SpeedyCash.com/apply, or call from anywhere. Convenient loans for busy people like you.
Love that Speedy Cash.
My name is Dave Piercy. I'm air traffic controller here at Rapid City Regional Airport, and I love my church.
My name is Ashley. I'm a student at University Center Rapid City. I love my church.
I'm Steve, and I'm a mechanic at Black Hills Harley Davidson, and I love my church.
Our mission is simple. We want to show people who Jesus is. My name is David, and I'm the lead pastor of Fountain Springs Community Church, and I love my church.
There are so many ways to describe tonight's Hollywood game night. It's funky, it's hunky, a little junk in the trunky, and probably a little drunky.
Seth isn't allowed to drink. Oh, we're in trouble already.
New Hollywood game night tonight on NBC.
You're watching News Center 1 Today. Weather with meteorologist Dan Sabosian.
Good Tuesday morning, first day of September. Outside, the moon is still up, 53 degrees in Rapid City, calm winds, and they'll be generally out of the south throughout the day today, bumping up our temperatures. Right now, we'll look at Custer, 55. Clear skies and calm winds for you folks as well. Now let's look at those current temperatures across the region, mainly in the 50s. A few cooler spots over there in the upper 40s to Billings, 60 degrees. And we're talking about temperatures back into the lower 90s across the Black Hills for that Tuesday afternoon. But as for right now, just some rain showers east river, so no rain showers for western South Dakota today. Just abundant sunshine throughout the afternoon and throughout the afternoon again into Wednesday. So here's what's going on. We are south of the warm front, so temperatures are going to be allowed to warm up, and that's going to continue to push off towards the east, and we'll be right in the middle of these two systems heading into the futurecast. We'll stop it at Wednesday morning, and if you can pick out a few dark blues up here, yes, that is some higher elevation snow. That is showing you there is some much colder air behind this frontal system, and that's what's going to be working towards our picture as we head in towards your Labor Day weekend. We'll stop your futurecast at Thursday, so Thursday will still be above average and nice, and once that cold front gets closer and closer, temperatures are going to go down, down, and down, and will be much below expected, unfortunately, heading into the holiday weekend. And here's why. This is the big picture, the jet stream. We got a nice ridge and the hot temperatures across much of the country. However, once we look at towards the Wednesday, you can see the cooler air off towards the northwest, and that's what's going to be changing our pattern. So a lot of sunshine expected the next couple of days, but some unsettled weather is expected over the weekend. And this is why, as we zoom off towards Saturday, now this is getting into the holiday weekend, 8 o'clock, and notice how this jet stream is set up right above western South Dakota. Cool temperatures filtering in behind it, hot temperatures rising above, and that's going to cause for some instabilities right across middle of America. And this is a typical pattern change. You know, folks, this is showing signs of the season changing as we head later in towards the month of September. We've had snow last year in September, I believe. That was before I got here, but I heard about it. So it's becoming that time of year, folks. Today, though, it will be hot, 93, lots of sunshine. That heat returns, winds out of the south, 6 to 12 miles per hour. Black Hills area forecast, a lot of 90s, low 90s, 87 Spearfish, 84 degrees in Custer. Plenty of sunshine. Everybody gets a nice big sunshine today for that Tuesday afternoon. Bring the shades if you're going outdoors, driving this afternoon. So be prepared for plenty of sunshine and hot temperatures today. Tonight, 62 degrees, partly cloudy and mild. Pleasant evening, folks. Winds out of the southwest, 5 to 10 miles per hour. And we'll take a look at your 7-day forecast. Those 90s are going to continue into Wednesday, 98, plenty of sunshine. Thursday, mostly sunny, 95 degrees. And there's that cooler temperatures, folks, for that Labor Day weekend on Monday, only 73. ClickBigDeals.com. If we go to that, we just still don't have a deal, folks. No deals for Click Big Deals, but always check because they have the great coupons to look forward to across the Black Hills. Anya, back to you.
Well, it is the first day of September and fall is just around the corner. But Main Street Square is making sure you still have lots of options for a fun night downtown. Monica Davis is standing by live to tell us what is going on this week. Good morning, Monica.
It's got that eye. They do. Good Tuesday morning. We are live here at Main Street Square talking about upcoming events. And as we all know, this coming Monday is Labor Day. So what better time to come on down to Main Street Square and get an early celebration than Labor Day weekend. So I'm here with Megan Whitman this morning with Main Street Square. And Megan, tell me about what is happening this Saturday.
Well, this Saturday we have a special show. It's a free show just for families in mind. It's a great way to spend your Labor Day weekend. We're going to have 176 Keys fun pianos with us. They do a fantastic family-friendly show. You can come down here. You can enjoy the Regional Health Kids Zone, bring your lawn chairs, and from 7 to 9, they're going to perform and take special requests so you can hear and see all of your favorites up on the stage throughout the night.
Now, dueling pianos are kind of a rarity here in Rapid City, and for people who haven't been to a dueling piano show, how do you explain that to them?
Well, there's really nothing like it. You can put a request into a bucket or a bin that they're collecting. They'll pull a request out at random, and your song might be one that's selected. Everything from Billy Joel to today's hits to even country songs. They'll be able to perform just about anything for you. And they just bring a lot of fun, energy, and flair. So while they're performing, they're usually joking around and having fun, interacting with the crowd. And so you're really getting a interactive performance, and there's nothing quite like it.
And it's still family friendly, which is a great part.
It is, yes. A lot of the time you have to pay a cover charge for a lot of these groups, and you have to be 21 or older to see them perform. And so we're really pleased to offer them free of charge for the community. And if you can't wait until Saturday, you can come and enjoy this beautiful piano behind us and play it at your leisure too.
So tell me about this piano. This is really fun. This is very colorful. Why is it here at the square?
Well, Susie Kappa Art Center was kind enough to decorate one of these pianos for us, and specifically so people could come downtown, play it, and enjoy it. And so we have it placed here on 6th and Main. So if you're down here for dinner or shopping around, stop by and tickle the ivories a little bit while you're on your break and have some fun.
This is probably where I'm going to be hanging out for the rest of the week because I love live music, and I'm just going to sit here and creep on people playing piano and get a free show. So come on down and play the piano if you would like, and don't forget that this Saturday from 7 to 9 is a free dueling piano event. For News Center 1, I'm Monica Davis. Keep it right here on News Center 1 Today, and we will be right back after this short break.
Yes, I say, come on over, baby. Baby, you can't go wrong. We ain't faking. Oh, lot of shaking going on. Well, I say, come.
The Ford Free Ride Sales Event is here for Labor Day. Every 2015 Ford has 0% financing for 72 months for qualified buyers, so you're free from interest. Plus $1,000 Labor Day bonus cash on cars and SUVs. Hurry, ends September 8th.
If you run a business, you know that you have to stay focused. The last thing you need to do is worry about your printers, copiers, and fax machines. Ironically, the last thing on your list is the first thing on ours. At A&B Business Solutions, our managed print services will implement a customized program that reduces your printing costs and improves workflow so you can focus on other things. MPS, just another solution from A&B, the company that helps you solve, simplify, and save.
Experience the power and flexibility of the Wagner Flexio 570 from Menards. It easily sprays stains, sealers, latex, and oil-based paints. It's light, fast, and quiet, making it perfect for both indoor and outdoor jobs. $99 after rebate. Make organizing easy with Dakota. Create a custom storage solution with the Dakota Pre-Finished Shelving System. Using only a Phillips head screwdriver, you can easily assemble and adjust it to meet your storage needs. $358.
Save big money at Menards.
Anytime, any size. Only 99 cents. Fountain drinks at Common Sense. Ice cold refreshment. Up to 52 gigantic ounces. Only 99 cents. Pick your favorite soda and pick your favorite size. It's only 99 cents. And you can even add one of our flavor shots to make your fountain drink uniquely yours. Ice cold refreshment in your choice of flavors and your choice of size. You're living the dream. Anytime, any size. Your choice of fountain drink soda. Only 99 cents. Refreshment is yours at Common Sense.
The Ford Free Ride Sales Event is here for Labor Day. Every 2015 Ford has 0% financing for 72 months for qualified buyers, so you're free from interest. Plus $1,000 Labor Day bonus cash on cars and SUVs. Hurry, ends September 8th.
You're watching News Center 1 Today. Sports with Justin Wickersham.
Well, there's no debating that the South Dakota School of Mines has one of the most potent offenses in Division II football. But if the Hard Rockers expect to improve their 2-9 record from last year, head coach Stacy Collins feels his team needs to step it up defensively. The Hard Rockers scored 30 points per game last season, but allowed 45 after giving up 533 yards per contest. Returning for the Hard Rockers this year include first-team All-GNAC quarterback Trent McKinney, who ran for 692 yards and 9 touchdowns and threw for 2,900 yards and 24 TDs. Overall, head coach Stacy Collins says they made a few changes in the offseason with the hope of playing better defense this year.
You know, we've done a great job, I think, just changing everything up from last season. Started in spring ball with, you know, certainly with players, with personnel, with what we're doing with some schematic stuff. And I like where our defense is at. They're playing hard football. We've added a lot of depth, and the guys are competing. So I think we'll see a very, very improved unit on defense this season.
The Hard Rockers are entering their final season as members of the Great Northwest Athletic Conference. The program will play in the Rocky Mountain Athletic Conference beginning next year. The Hard Rockers open the season this Saturday at Colorado Mines.
We certainly, again, we want to compete in the GNAC. It's a very good conference. But, you know, the GNAC, there's only 7 teams counting us in it, so we won't play our first GNAC game until week 5. So really what we're trying to do is focus on this first week, compete against Colorado Mines, get through our non-league schedule, and when GNAC time comes, we certainly want to compete in that conference.
And that's a look at sports for this Tuesday morning. Back to you.
We're up.
Hey, there we are. Hi. Well, here we go. Well, last Wednesday was National Dog Day. In celebration, baseball teams hosted Bark in the Park events all over the country.
Well, things have gone to the dogs again, this time at a minor league game in Texas.
The El Paso Chihuahuas hosted a special promotion to find the fastest wiener dog in town.
It was a quick race down third baseline, but one pup decided to take a tour of the ballpark while he was off his leash.
Oh, naughty. First he went to the bullpen where he got some attention from one of the players and squeaked by one of the helpers.
He then made his way around the infield, even approaching the dugout.
The pup eventually ran out of energy, and even though he didn't win the race, he was home run with the fans. Of course he was a home run with the fans. Look how cute he is. It's like even like a furry wiener dog.
He needs a mitt. Can't get the ball.
I'm just like, wow, I could just watch this forever, I think. How cute is that? I love it. All right, and still to come, Bob Riggio is digging up some sweet treats in this edition of Botanical Gardens, plus more news and weather in the second half hour. Stay with us.
Any of these 3 won't satisfy like our one. The second-to-none foot-long Subway steak and cheese. Sizzling steak, topped with melty cheese, and always on freshly baked bread. The heartiest appetites are no match for the Subway steak and cheese.
Make your hard-earned dollars go further at the Denver Mattress Labor Day sale. Enjoy factory direct savings on the Summit Queen mattress, now just $199. Or check out the new Aspen King mattress on the Ergo 330 adjustable base and get our best comfort and best support for your best night's sleep. And for a limited time, it's just $69 a month with 0% interest until 2021. Quality, service, selection, and value. Why shop anywhere else? Better tomorrow, start tonight at Denver Mattress.
Introducing the most advanced in adventure technology. Reality at your fingertips.
Get out.
Not virtual, but actual. Get ready to get out. Experience the new outdoor motorsports. Get out.
Next August, the 2016 Olympic Games, live from Rio.
Watch the 2016 Olympics right here on News Center 1.
Coming up on News Center 1 today, the United Way is kicking off this year's campaign. Thursday is the Day of Caring. We talked to Executive Director Renee Parker of a preview of this year's campaign. Then we'll see what Bob Riggio is digging up in this edition of Botanical Garden. And a theater company in the mall is teaching all ages how to be comfortable on stage. We take you to Seraphim Theater Entertainment, Tuesday, September 1st, 2015.
You're watching News Center 1 Today.
6:28 on your Tuesday morning, and welcome to the second half of News Center 1 Today. I'm Anya Mueller.
I'm meteorologist Dan Zbozian. Thanks for joining us on this first day of September.
And look how cool that piano is. Susie Kappa Art Center sporting it there down at the Main Street Square, where we will be hanging out with Monica Davis a little bit later on in the show.
I wish I could play
The key,
piano.
tickle the keys, tickle the
Piano and
ivory.
guitar, I try. It's something.
You
I
can
can't
play the
do.
guitar?
No,
neither
one.
one. Don't feel bad, Dan, because I can't either.
Okay.
I used to play the clarinet in high school, but that's not super cool.
Yeah,
to
right.
talk
Or the recorder. I can do that.
Hot cross buns.
Exactly.
My favorite.
Well, taking a look at talking about recorders,
Okay.
school bus forecast. I'm sure some kiddos will be going to the music classroom today, and this morning a nice day, 71 degrees. It's going to be a hot one this afternoon for that recess after lunch. Plenty of sunshine for them. Temperatures into the lower 90s today, 93. So it's continuing to be hot across the Black Hills this week, the first week of September. We got more 90s in the forecast, but however, this upcoming weekend, a little bit of cool down to talk about. So we'll have all the local forecasts later in this show.
All right, so another warm one for the kiddos today. Okay, well, maybe they're liking that. I'm not sure.
I think, I'm sure some of them.
Well, after school, they can kind of go play around.
Yeah, it might be a little hot in the classroom at times,
Yeah.
coming back from recess. And
Exactly.
I'm sure it takes longer for them to settle down when it's this nice outside.
Yeah, for sure. Well, believe it or not, they're called nature's candy.
In this edition of Bob Botanical Garden, it's all about the sweet treat, the beet.
Bob Botanical, sponsored by True Green. For all your lawn, tree, and shrub care, along with pine beetle protection, think True Green this spring.
Again, welcome, Bob Botanical Garden. Joe Hillberry, Master Gardener. I'm Bob Riggio. Joe, we're going to talk a little bit about beets, and obviously they are ready to harvest right at this time. And tell me if I'm wrong. You could tell that they are ready because the stems are beginning to lay over, just like potatoes.
Well, that's because I pulled them, and what they did is we had to bring them in. But
so how do you know they're ready to harvest then?
Well, they come up out of the ground, and you can see where this one's been out of the ground about that far, so I knew it was about that big around.
Okay.
And this one here came way out of the ground.
All right.
So that's how I knew it was ready to pick.
So it's different than potatoes.
Right. Some people can get them when they're little, and then others like them bigger. So it's all a lot on personal preference.
We have 3 varieties here with us.
Right. We got the one that is traditional, which is the big red one, and then we have this one here that's a golden beet. So if you're going to cook it in the grill and you put it on there and you chop it up, then you get yellow, and you have the red.
Oh, yeah.
And the one that you have there is a long one that grows like that, and that's really good if you're pickling them. You can just slice them across, and all of your beets are going to be about the same size.
So if you're really into presentation, and I'm into presentation of the salad, you want a golden one and a red one, add a little color.
Right, and then there's one that has like a bullseye, like a target, where it's got stripes in it, and that's one a lot of people like to grow.
Or you just pull them out, slice them, eat them right there, eat them raw.
Well, you can. I like to put mine on the grill and grill them, or I like pickled.
Okay. All right. Anything else, Joe?
No, that's good. Beets are really good. You can eat the tops too.
Oh, you can? You put that in the salad?
Oh, yeah. This makes a really good salad.
Okay.
You cook the hard part first, and then you throw the leaves in with a little bacon and then some balsamic vinegar.
There you go, folks. Waste not, want not. There you go. All right. Thanks a lot, Joe. Appreciate it. Join us next time on Bob Botanical Garden.
I don't know if I would eat the top of the beet.
I don't know. That's something I didn't know there was 3 different kinds of beets.
I didn't know either, and I don't even recall ever eating a beet.
No, I'm not that big into vegetables. So.
Oh, yeah. I need to like bonk you on the head for your V8, right?
Yeah, exactly. I need to get into that some point in my life, right?
Well, it sounds like a good vegetable then if it's sweet. If it's a sweet treat, then I'm in.
Maybe it's something I would possibly attempt to try. I don't know. I'm kind of a picky eater.
I need to get me some beets, I think, for sure. And still to come on News Center 1 today, we take you to a theater company in the mall. The Seraphim Theater is teaching students of all ages to get out of their comfort zone and put on a performance on stage. That story and more when we return.
This summer, we've helped a lot of people get into the Honda they've been searching for.
Nice wheels. Right back at you.
Aw, you guys. There's not much time left. The Honda Summer Clearance event ends soon. There's never been a better time to get into the new Honda you've had your eye on. Everyone happy?
Yay! It's your last chance to find a great deal at the Honda Summer Clearance event.
If you haven't been to Edible Arrangements before, you have no idea what you're missing. Just look. At Edible Arrangements, they make life a little sweeter. Want a great smoothie? Edible arrangements. How about dipped chocolate and fruit? Edible arrangements. These delectable arrangements are handcrafted daily. Locally owned and always sweet. Let edible arrangements make any occasion special for you. Edible arrangements. Located at the east end of Rushmore Crossing, Rapid City.
Make an impact on a child's life. There are children in your community who need you. Children's Home Society invites you to one of their next orientations, either on Tuesday, August 18th or Thursday, September 3rd at 6 p.m. Join us and learn more about the journey of therapeutic foster care and adoption. Please take action today and join us. For more information about how you can impact a child's life, call 605-343-2811.
My name is Chris Erickson. I'm a used car salesman here in Rapid, and I love my church.
My name is Josh. My family owns Tipton Grease Service. I love my church.
Hi, we're Kevin and Heidi Bybee.
And we own Cosmos Mystery Area.
And we love our church.
Our mission is simple. We want to show people who Jesus is. My name is David, and I'm the lead pastor of Fountain Springs Community Church. And I love my church.
You're watching News Center 1 Today. Weather with meteorologist Dan Sabosian.
Good Tuesday morning. Let's start your day off in Spearfish. Good morning to you. Plenty of sunshine already out, 54 degrees. Winds out of the southwest. Nice light southwest breeze throughout the afternoon, warming up our temperatures. And there you go, Rapid City also sitting currently at 53 around the rest of the area. Faith 61, Sturgis 62, some warmer air aloft, higher elevations in the mid to upper 60s this morning. And a lot of us will be approaching the 90-degree mark for that Tuesday afternoon as we put your futurecast temperatures in motion. 2 p.m. in the upper to lower 80s, 84 Deadwood, 86 degrees in Rapid City, 88 degrees for you folks down in Hot Springs. And we'll go towards tomorrow, even warmer, approaching the mid to 90s, 94 Rapid City, maybe even a couple degrees warmer than that, 90 degrees in Spearfish. So the hot temperatures are here for at least another couple of days, folks. And let's look at a little bit of climatology. At 90 degrees or higher, you on average is about 32 90-plus days a year. And last year we had 10, and right now we're sitting at 18, and we're looking at one today, tomorrow, and possibly even the next day as well. So another 3 days of 90-plus for Rapid City to add there towards the climatology for the 90-plus. So let's look at Futurecast. Any few clouds that are around this morning will be burning up through the afternoon as that hot sun comes out. And there we go, sunshine for Tuesday afternoon. It's going to be a great day to be outdoors. Maybe a little hot for some folks for the first week of September, but enjoy it while it lasts, folks. And then on Wednesday, more hot temperatures, but we're looking, you saw a few more clouds in the area for that Wednesday afternoon. So we'll go with mostly sunny conditions for Wednesday. And now we'll go to break the day down. Day planner, 85 by that noon, winds out of the southwest. Hot temperatures, folks, by 3 p.m. Let's go with 92 in Rapid City. As far as the rest of the Black Hills is concerned, 86 Spearfish, 84 degrees in Custer. Everybody gets a nice full sunshine today for that Tuesday afternoon. Plenty of sun and winds light out of the south, 6 to 12 miles per hour. Tonight, 62, partly cloudy and mild. A pleasant evening, and those winds will take a shift towards the southwest for your overnight hours, 5 to 10 miles per hour. And let's look at tomorrow real quick. 98, folks. Lots of sunshine. Hot temperatures are going to continue across the Black Hills as those winds stay out of the south. And there's a look at the 7-day hot. 95 on Thursday. Transition day there on Friday, folks. Mostly sunny and temperatures in the upper 80s. And let's focus in on that special Labor Day holiday weekend. Saturday, Sunday, scattered showers are expected to roll in, and cooler temperatures dropping it down to the 70s. The best chance of some scattered precipitation will be Saturday, and then a slight chance Sunday, Monday into Monday temperatures topping out at only 73 degrees. ClickBigDeals.com. No deals today, but continue to check out Click Big Deals every day as they always post great coupons. Anya, back to you.
Thank you, Dan. And from 5 years old to 95, a new business in the mall is attracting a broad spectrum of people who want to learn and has found a new home at the Rushmore Mall. Seraphim Theatrical Entertainment aspires to help those wanting to follow their dreams in entertainment. Take a look.
The wall is lined with movie stars of the past, setting the tone for the students here at Seraphim.
Well, that's one of the biggest lessons that we like to teach here.
is that it isn't impossible. All of those people that you see on that wall, they all started somewhere. They loved and pursued what they wanted to do, and it's possible.
This theatrical entertainment company has been operational since September 2014 and are settled in their new space in the Rushmore Mall since April. Owners Stephen and Bridget have run the gamut under the theater and performance umbrella, and now they want to share their knowledge to teach students to think creatively.
It's great for children because it allows them to still creatively think. It works on confidence, it works on public speaking, and it works on all of those things that I think are still important to do.
But the learning is open to all ages, instructing on all things entertainment-based, from acting and improv to theater makeup and costume design to Broadway dance and hairstyling. On-stage skills can help get students out of their shells and go out into the world with confidence and even make lifelong connections with others.
The friendships that are developed aren't just for kids. A lot of the close friends that I have in my life are met through theater, and the kids here that we work with, a lot of them don't know each other outside of this setting. They never would have met in school or anything like that. They really start becoming young adults, young men and women, and it's great to see those friendships really grow.
The wall will soon be filled with students' pictures to emphasize the belief that if you're doing what you love, you are already a success.
Because in our minds, it doesn't matter how big you get. If you're doing what you love and if you're pursuing it, that's the purpose, that's the goal.
And Seraphim is celebrating its one-year anniversary, and fall classes are beginning this week. They're also offering a drop-in night for improv nights on Friday from 5:30 to 7:30 for only $5. And speaking of talented people, the semifinals of NBC's America's Got Talent begin tonight right here on News Center 1. 11 acts will perform live for the judges this week and next week, and 5 from each group will advance to the season finale. The finale will begin 2 weeks from tonight, that's September 15th. Tune in tonight at 7 to see the first round of semifinalists and give the live results of America's Vote tomorrow at 7, all happening right here on News Center 1. And coming up after the break, we talk to United Way Director Renee Parker about this year's upcoming campaign, how you can help the community with the Day of Caring as it is fast approaching. Stay with us, we'll have the details next.
Come to McDonald's for a real breakfast freshly made in our kitchen, like the melt-in-your-mouth classic Egg McMuffin.
Corey's Tire Factory Auto Service Centers don't make tires, but they do buy tires factory direct to save you money. Top brands like Goodyear, Michelin, and Bridgestone, and they service what you drive. You see, Corey's Tire Factory is locally owned, so there's no corporate fine print. Trust what you love to Corey's Tire Factory to fix those squeaks, leaks, clicks, clacks, lines, or whines the first time, every time. Guaranteed. Need tires or service? Go to Corey's Tire Factory, 1036 Campbell Street, Rapid City, and 1909 Fifth Avenue in Belle Fourche.
If safety is a concern, Door Security Products can tailor solutions that will protect you and your family. We offer 24-hour monitoring, security alarm systems, home automation, video surveillance, computer repair, and many other security products. DSP, your local security alarm company. Call us today for a consultation and site survey.
Music is so powerful, and to watch people achieve things right before your eyes, it's magic.
We love you!
It's real. You brought me to tears.
I had it all, and it was all taken away. This is my second chance.
This is the magic. This is why we do it.
The Voice returns Monday, September 21st, followed by the new drama Blind Spot on NBC.
And welcome back to News Center 1 today. Well, we have a special guest in the studio today, Renee Parker from the United Way of the Black Hills. Now, you guys are just, it's a huge month for you, really.
It is a huge month.
And it all starts this Thursday with Day of Caring. Tell us about it.
It does.
We are really excited. We have 1,350 people coming to the Civic Center to support United Way and our annual Day of Caring. And it's just amazing how many people come out every year to support that event.
Absolutely, and you'll all be wearing white shirts this year, correct?
These are our shirts,
So when you see on Thursday like a sea of white everywhere, that's what it'll be.
Those people are out volunteering their time to help people who are elderly or disabled or maybe a nonprofit group.
So this event has really kind of snowballed and really grown.
It has. In fact, just yesterday I was talking to Mac McCracken, who was one of our campaign chairs way back in the day, and we asked him to come back this year.
Okay.
But he was saying that we used to get on the phones and just beg people to come, and it was maybe we could get 200 people. And now we have 1,350 people coming.
That is amazing, and it truly is kind of the kickoff to your campaign. So tell me a little bit about the campaign this year.
We're going to be having United Way fundraising campaigns in Rapid City, Sturgis, Northern Hills, and the Southern Hills. Our combined goal is $1,282,000. I'm sorry, $2,282,000. $2 million of that is right here in Rapid City.
Okay.
It's a little bit less than what we raised last year, but we are so excited. We really believe that we can hit that $2 million mark again this year. And it's going to help, in our local area, 55 local nonprofit organizations. So.
And I feel like that has kind of grown too.
It has.
The organization.
It has. And we started right in Rapid City 70 years ago. It's our 70th anniversary. And so 70 years ago, our goal was only $40,000. And now, look at what it's grown to because of the generosity of so many people here.
Absolutely. And what I love about United Way is it helps all kinds of organizations, from the youth to the elderly, you know, just kind of everybody on the board.
It does. If you want a donation to really touch all segments of the community, United Way is a great way to give.
So when the volunteers are coming out with the packets, make sure you sign up to give then.
Exactly right. There are probably about 500 volunteers who are hitting the streets, and they've been really working since August, and they'll really be working between now and the end of the year to solicit donations and to ask people to give to United Way. But remember that it all stays right here in our local community.
That's the beautiful part, and the easy part is that you can sign up for like a payroll. It comes right out of your check. Even as little as $1 you can give.
Exactly right. We were told by Feeding South Dakota this year that $1 will supply 5 meals to a family in need.
Wow.
So any amount is very, very much appreciated.
Every little bit helps, absolutely. Now, if somebody, sees this and they want to help out, how do they contact you?
They can help with the United Way campaign by calling United Way at 343-5872. Because all the teams are matched and the projects are done, this year it's a little late for the Day of Caring part of it, but we'd love to have them participate in the United Way going forward.
Sure, definitely. All right, well, thank you so much for joining us,
Thank
Renee.
you.
And I know we're going to be at the Pack Back event later this month, so that's going to be a lot of fun, too.
It will.
So,
It will. Thank you, Anya.
All right, stay with us. We'll be right back.
What's your home's greatest threat? Is it fire? Storms? Theft? Maybe it's your insurance, because the wrong coverage can be a disaster too. AAA can help, with home insurance as reliable as everything we do, with agents who help you get the right coverage, and with multi-policy savings when you combine your home and auto insurance with us. AAA, great insurance, great savings, and everything you trust about AAA.
This is for all the 9-to-5ers, the 5-to-9ers, the third shifters, and all the hardworking people across America. When you're off the clock, you deserve high quality without the high price tag. Now you can make your hard-earned dollars go further during the Labor Day sale at Furniture Row. Now's the time to enhance all your comforts of home and score some big savings on all the designs you love. Plus, get 0% interest until 2021. The Labor Day sale, on now at Furniture Row.
Speed, reliability, performance, quality. Everything you like about your truck, you will like about Quick Lube. Stop by and their professional staff will perform a tire rotation, 16-point inspection, chassis lube, and an engine and oil filter change. Plus receive a free Super Tunnel car wash. Now offering tire rotations during your oil change. Quick Lube is your no-appointment, one-stop oil change and tire rotation shop.
News Center 1 and First Interstate Bank are committed to investing in our community's education. Every other week, we will be giving away $500 to teachers with special project needs. The money will go towards school projects that would normally be covered by the teacher. Anyone is eligible to apply for a Rapid City teacher and classroom of any grade. Go to newscenter1.tv and click on the 1+1 button to fill out the quick form now. Join with News Center 1 and First Interstate Bank to help show the teachers in our area how much we appreciate them.
Good Tuesday morning. Welcome back to News Center 1 Today. I am live here at Main Street Square. Earlier, I told you about the dueling pianos that are going to be here this Saturday. But if you're willing to come down to Main Street Square before then, there's always something to do down here. Now, one of the highlights this year is the sculpture project. So I'm here with Megan this morning, who's going to tell us about it. So tell me what's happening with the sculptures.
Well, we have the Passage of Wind and Water. It's our sculpture project here at Main Street Square. It's done in two parts. One is the Badlands area, which is along Main Street, and the stones that are carved in that area currently are all carved to reflect the area of the Badlands and their history and its look and its feel and the landscape of it. And right now we're in the Black Hills Garden, and so we've got stones behind us that are carved to reflect the same for the Black Hills. And Masayuki Nagase is our sculptor, and he does a very traditional style of carving, all done with hand and chisel. It's a very fun process to watch as he just kind of takes chisel to stone and just chips away at the granite and kind of forms these beautiful works of art. We've got a few stones here that you can kind of see are almost complete. He'll be here through October, and you can see his full schedule and everything that he's going to do at rcsculptureproject.com.
Now, I understand that these are still a work in progress, and people can come and see Master Yuki working on these, correct?
That's the beauty of this project, is it's art in the making, and there's really nothing quite like it in the nation. And so you can come here. There's this beautiful glass barricade for safety as the stone's kind of flying when he's chiseling. But you can sit, you can enjoy lunch, have a cup of coffee, and watch him chisel away. And he even does some specialty kind of interactive I guess events where he'll do little talks with the public. It's called Art for Lunch, and those occur on most Thursdays, and you can see that schedule as well at rcsculptureproject.com.
And he's fantastic to talk to. He loves to talk with the public. He loves to get to know the people that he is making his art for. And if you have kids, he loves to play with kids, talk with kids also, and he always gives them a little chunk of his work to send home with them also. Now, it is a little bit chilly this morning. Me and Megan have been a little cold with our jackets all bundled up this morning. So Dan, what can people expect if they come down to Main Street Square later this afternoon?
Yeah, it is a little cool, but those temperatures are going to be going up pretty shortly. Right now, yeah, it's a little chilly this morning, 53 degrees. However, nice amount of sunshine and winds out of the south, and temperatures will be soaring close to 90 degrees, and much of the same in Spearfish right now, 55, plenty of sunshine, winds out of the southwest. So there are those southerly winds, and that's what's going to bump up our temperatures. So let's put this in motion. We'll stop it at 12:30 into the lower 80s, so much better as you approach the noon hour, and we'll get even warmer as you head towards the later parts of the afternoon into the upper 80s, low 90s. We'll go with the lower 90s in the higher elevations for that Tuesday afternoon. A few clouds possible around the area, but all that will clear up, and here comes the sunshine. Lots of sunshine expected throughout all of today and into tomorrow for the first 2 days of September. Starting off on a very warm notes into the 90s, and let's take a quick look at Wednesday. Well, you saw a little bit more cloud activity, so we'll go with mostly sunny on Wednesday afternoon. So here's what's going on. This is the big picture jet stream. A lot of hot temperatures across the eastern half of the country. Some cooler weather is going to try to work its way towards the Black Hills starting on your weekend as we put this in motion on Wednesday, and then we'll shoot off towards the weekend. Notice the hot temperatures really build in, so Labor Day weekend is looking very hot and nice across the eastern third. However, when you have hot temperatures, warmer temperatures in northern Ontario than what you have in Salt Lake City, something's going to be going on right in between that. So that's why we're expecting some instability, some moisture on this side of the dip in the jet stream, and that's why we have some showers and cooler weather in store for, unfortunately, that Labor Day holiday weekend. So we'll look into that after the end of the 7-day forecast, and we'll take a look. What could be the best day to do some outdoor activities this week? Well, we got some hot days ahead, so let's look towards, let's see the best day to do some outdoor work. And I picked Friday, mostly sunny and a comfortable 86. Maybe cut the grass before maybe you'll have a party this weekend before the rain showers come in. So Friday's a great day to maybe do some lawn cutting. Today, hot temperatures 93, lots of sunshine. And that heat returns much, much warmer today than what you saw for yesterday with those winds out of the south. And everybody gets the sun across the Black Hills on that Tuesday. Low 90s to the upper 80s, 84 in Kester, 90 degrees in Newcastle, 90 in Belfouche, 87 in Sturgis. Plenty of sunshine today. Tonight, 62 for that overnight low. Partly cloudy and mild. It's a great evening to enjoy the outdoors, wind shifting towards the southwest. So there's that 7-day forecast. We definitely have to talk about some changes. Soaring to 98 on Wednesday with more sunshine. And there you go with Friday. It's a nice comfortable day before the cooler weather and the chance of some showers get into the western South Dakota. Best chance right now is looking for Saturday, and then a slight chance Sunday, Monday. Monday, Labor Day, only 73 degrees, folks. And we'll take a more look at your news and one last look at your weather after the break.
Taste it, crunch it, smack it, love it, break it, dip it, eat it, yum. All these colorful and tasty fruits and veggies are grown right here in South Dakota. When you eat more, you get more. More energy, more vitamins, more minerals, more color, more smiles. So taste it, crunch it, smack it, love it, break it, dip it, eat it, yum. September is Fruit and Veggie Month. Ask for South Dakota grown. More matters.
From small to tall, we do it all at Loftus Dental, 4004 Jackson Boulevard. Learn to feel safe with and against weapon attacks with Marshall Blade Concepts. Learn the real self-defense ability to immediately and decisively stop an assailant from continuing their attack. This world-renowned defense system is coming to Rapid City, Mondays at 6 p.m. at the Sonana Karate Club, 1019 Farlow Avenue. Marshall Blade Concepts is an edged weapon system specifically designed to meet the needs of today's concerned citizen and armed professional. Register now by calling Ben Geary at 605-545-1397.
Hi, I'm Benjamin. I'm an engineering student in Rapid City, and I love my church.
Hi, we're Dave and Donna Needham.
We work at Rapid City Regional Hospital,
and we love our church. I'm Bob. I'm a partner at the Firehouse Brewing Company, and I love my church.
Our mission is simple. We want to show people who Jesus is. My name is David, and I'm the lead pastor of Fountain Springs Community Church, and I love my church.
Good morning. Just ahead on today, the potential fallout tied to the release of the largest batch of Hillary Clinton emails yet. How much damage is the controversy doing to her presidential campaign? Also ahead, don't show your shoulders, cover up those collarbones, the strict new dress codes in school districts across the country. This morning, what some students are doing to fight them. And Maddie and Tay, two rising stars in country music, perform live on Art Plaza when we get started on a Tuesday morning right here on Today.
Thank you, Savannah. And earlier we showed you a dog on the loose, but here's a couple of furry friends loose in a place you wouldn't expect.
That's right, two fishermen in Alabama reeled in a very unexpected catch this weekend.
While fishing on the Warrior River, two men heard a splash, saw something swimming towards their boat, and were shocked when they heard a meow.
Two identical kittens swam right up to them. One man scooped up one little swimmer out of the water and onto their boat.
Instead of dinner, the fishermen brought home two new furry friends. And here's a happy ending. When they got on the shore, the family reported adopting both of the cats. Oh, look at the little guy. I don't think cats like to be wet.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Don't they bathe themselves? They like lick themselves or something?
I know. Yeah, my sister had a cat, and every time I would try to mess with it, put some water on it.
Didn't like it.
Didn't like it.
I don't think cats are known for being strong swimmers.
No, that especially for a kitten too. I mean, and in the lake, it wasn't like a calm pool or anything. I mean, just.
It's not good. And my dog, when I try to get him to swim, he's not a good swimmer. He's a corgi though, so his legs are like this.
Yeah, my dog. Anytime my dog sees water, he's a golden retriever. He just jumps.
Oh
right
yeah,
into
Goldens love the water.
Pools, he doesn't care. He just goes right away.
And it'll be a good day for pools for
It
everyone
will be a good
today.
day for pools today and tomorrow as we take a recap at your weather. There you go. We're a little chillier right now, but 71 by 9, 85 by noon. And we'll go to the 90s for the high temperatures today. Hot temperatures expected with that abundant sunshine. There we go. Everyone gets a sunshine across the Black Hills. Temperatures into the upper to mid 80s in the higher elevations. Winds out of the south today. And we'll look at tonight. It'll be a pleasant evening. Overnight temperature 62 degrees, wind shifting towards the south 5 to 10. A pleasant evening. We have a warm day transitioning to a warm night. 7-day forecast, so that trend's continuing. Hot temperatures for the next 3 days. Plenty of sunshine, maybe a few more clouds in the area for Wednesday and Thursday. And Friday closer to average. Average right now is 83, so there you go, 86, and then cooler by this weekend, Labor Day weekend, chance of showers return, and only 73 on Labor Day.
See, I'm kind of liking those 70s. I do like the 70s for sure. All right, well, thanks for joining us, everyone, this morning, and we'll see you right